Hey guys, DB right here, and we're back continuing with video number 6 of the Fasha and Gine week. Fasha and Gine week. Video number 6, which means one more to do after this. And well, we are now approaching the 7-year time skip between now and the Majin Buu arc. Now, thank you those who commented on what the name of Fasha and Raditz' child was going to be. However, we liked both of the names that were suggested, so we decided to tweak the what if a little bit, just a slight change. Instead of back when Raditz and Fasha came out of the room in spirit in time with a child in hand, it's two little children in hand. That's right. Fasha and Raditz have now officially have had twins. A girl named Rasha, as your names suggested, and for the boy, Cumber. And well, 7 years have passed, and at least Goten is going to have some cousins roughly around his age to play with. And well, just like in the original, Gohan is setting off for school, and well, he finds that life in the city is very different to the quiet country one that he's always known. Bank robberies, people driving around like hoons, citywide crime. So, naturally, Gohan has taken it upon himself to be Orange Star City, new protector. At first, he didn't have a costume nor a name, but as we know, by the end of his first day, he will be known to the world as Great Saiyaman. But before we get into that, his just like in the original, him stopping a robbery already has him in the crosshairs of a certain girl, the daughter of Hercule, who, just like in the original, took all the credit of stopping Cell. And, well, with Gohan struggling to hide how powerful he really is, even when he's trying to keep himself at the lowest of the low, yeah, he can still pitch a hole in someone's baseball mitten. Is that what they're called? Those hand glove thingies baseball players wear? They're called mittens, aren't they? If I am wrong, I apologize. And well, Gohan realizes if he's gonna use his powers in the city, he needs to have a disguise. Great Saiyaman is born, and he just can't help getting involved in Vidal's crime scenes, and just like in the original, Gohan gets unmasked, and Vidal gets the opportunity to meet the entire Sun family. Yep, they are very different to how she's used to living. I mean, she just have to order a servant around, being the daughter of the mighty Hercule who supposedly stopped Cell. But these people, the Sun family, they're humble, they're nice, they talk about their day, they truly show how much they care about one another. They have that whole little bit of paradise away from the city all to themselves. So Videl is quite enchanted by everything around her. Now, if you're thinking that Gine and Fasha getting old, are now becoming older in the years, where they would start to lose their the peak of their Saiyan power, well, originally, yeah, you would be right. They would be getting close to that point where they start losing their when they're out of their Saiyan prime, I guess you could say. However, remember, like Bulma, they've been using the Dragon Balls occasionally to knock their age back. So, really, they've still got another 20 years easily. At least another 20 years. Possibly even 30, depending on how much they've knocked back. Any younger, they'd be even with Raditz, Goku, and Vegeta's age group if they knocked back any more years. And well, um, Goku and Fasha and Raditz, they're a little bit confused on why Gohan's choosing to hide his Saiyan heritage from people. Why he's taking the identity of a superhero. But Gine can understand it. I mean, that would kind of ruin her peaceful life, having reporters around Mount Palzu trying to get interviews with them all the time. And Chi Chi can certainly understand that. But yeah, Fasha, Raditz, and well, Kakarot. I keep forgetting to say Kakarot. Do not quite fully understand that. But yeah, Gine, Chi Chi, Videl understand perfectly. And Videl, of course, promises she's never going to tell people who Great Saiyan Man is. You know, she simply wanted to improve her own martial arts abilities and, of course, learn how to fly. Whether it's just to save fuel on her flying plane vehicle thingy, or perhaps she's picturing a romantic flight with Gohan. Yeah, or just something she could use in the tournament, I think, was her main reason for wanting to learn to fly. But I guarantee you she's thinking the other stuff too. Hey, if I could fly, I certainly wouldn't be jumping on buses and trains and wasting fuel anymore. Anyways, so, yep, tournament, all of that, and everyone is quite happy to participate. Even Gine, who doesn't really like fighting, she only likes to fight if she absolutely has to, but it's been 7 years since Cell. It wouldn't hurt for her to cut loose a little bit. Have a fun day in a tournament. Why not? Vegeta is entering. Everyone else is entering. Including Piccolo, Krillin, Android 18. Yes, Krillin and Android 18 still ended up a thing. And even though Android 17 18 didn't have much interaction with the Dragon team during the Cell Games incident, in fact, none at all, not until they were pretty much revived by the Dragon, along with everyone else Cell had killed. Yeah, they kind of realized that, hey, you know what? These Z Warrior guys aren't so bad. I mean, hey, they brought them back. And, well, 18 still took a liking to Krillin. Have little Marin, so, yep. But this time around, there are more Saiyans in the junior divisions. As we go ahead now to the tournament, um, after everyone qualify, all the adults qualifying for the adult division, and well, it does mean pretty much all the weaker fighters from the tournament aren't in there. So Jules, Killer, the big Genie slash sumo looking guy that Krillin beats in the adult division. Yeah, he's not there either. Yeah, their part will be played by Raditz, Fasha, and Gine's spot in the tournament. Well, don't worry, Videl got in. Videl still got in, of course. So do Supreme Kai and Kibito. But let's talk Junior Division. Now, naturally, things don't really get interested until the semi-finals of the Junior Division begin, and the four Saiyan entrants compete. And well, the two twin siblings, Rasha and Cumber, are battling it out first, with Cumber actually managing to get the win. And he was only able to win by grabbing Rasha's tail. Turns out Rasha hadn't quite overcome that grabbing of the tail weakness as of yet. Oh, she's strong, and like Goten and Trunks, the twins can go Super Saiyan. But that doesn't mean they did enough push ups using their tails in order to overcome the whole grabbing of the tail weakness. So that's the only reason Rasha lost. Which, you know, Raditz thinking it's sort of a dirty trick, but his his wife Fasha can understand that hey, she should have trained that weakness out like her twin brother did. And so we then get Goten versus Trunks, with Trunks taking the win like he does in the original, and the final match becomes Trunks and Cumber. And ultimately, Cumber ends up winning the match just due to the fact that this match happened straight after, not long after Trunks had his fight with Goten. So Cumber had a bit more relaxing and recuperating time, therefore had just a little bit more endurance to keep going, ultimately beating Trunks with a ring out. Vegeta not happy about this. How could he lose to the descendant of two weaklings? Oh yes, Trunks will be doing a lot of push-ups tonight to make up for this insult. And well, as things then begin to cross over and we get into the adult division, um, We still get Kakarot and Vegeta having their match. Um, Gine and Fasha, Gohan and Raditz, Videl and Spopovich, just like in the original, and yeah, the rest are lined up as they are. Hmm. And yes, Trunks and Goten still pull off the do the whole Mighty Mask thing. And well, much like in the original, Piccolo gives up, realizing the identity of Shin. Um, it was actually Krillin battling with Kibito in this timeline, and Kibito actually beat Krillin. Mind you, it was just Kibito was surprised with some of the tricks that Krillin pulled off, but due to basically a mistake on Krillin's part, Kibito was able to capitalize on it and get the win. And then we get Videl and Spopovich, and we know the brutal story with that one. Then we get Fasha and Gine's match. Yep, the two girls who have known each other forever square off, and it's a very even battle. But ultimately, Gine actually chooses to step down. She she was just happy that during the go round she actually got the best of Fasha. After all, back on planet Vegeta, they were rivals before they were good friends, so it was sort of a good end to the chapter. But she didn't really have much interest in really advancing far in the tournament. She just wanted to know that she could get the best of her old rival and knock her to the ground. And even though she forfeited, she would always know that on this day, Gine got the best of Fasha, and Fasha would always know it too. And well, then we get to Raditz and Gohan, who well, just like in the events of Spobovich, his classmates end up recognizing Gohan. He no need to wear the shades anymore. And Raditz is really looking forward to this match with Gohan. So he decides, how about it? Let's forget the Super Saiyan rule and go all out. Come on. And well, Gohan realizes this could mean he might not be allowed to show his face in school again, but why not? Let's give him a show. And well, with those killies of energy, as Barbary would say, start rising up. Needless to say, Spobovich and Yamu jump them. Now, before Raditz or Gohan can react or do anything, King Kai uses his magic to paralyze not just Gohan, but Raditz as well, and essentially, they steal energy from both Raditz and Gohan this time. Why not? They both have equal killies of energy. Why not take both of them? Take from both of them. That's only going to be more energy towards freeing Majin Buu, and they are pretty much off. And, well, Gabito does his part and heals Gohan and Raditz, and they're off to follow Spopovich and Yamu. And of course, everyone else is taken off too. The only one who hasn't taken off at this point is Gine, who is pretty much up there in the stands at the moment. And I think this is actually a pretty good spot to leave it.